Going again. Okay.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Carolina Panthers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Down.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Ready?
Here is Young. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Rail, yellow. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Carolina defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away at their time.
And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Off-play action. It's Howell. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. And this will be taken at the 13. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Well, this defense for the Commanders, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Taking it about the 16. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
First down, Washington.
Faking the handoff, Howell. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. But you look at this defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see...
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The scrambler good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Badgley able to punch this one through. And it's 3-0 Washington. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll go again with Sanders. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. The Panthers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now here's Young. Working the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
For the play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Al now to throw it. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders had 6 to their lead. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
The score, Commanders 10, Panthers nothing.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this. Taking it right down Broadway. He's on his way. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First down, Howell to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Young. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Young to throw it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Off the play fake, Young. Got his man, it's Jonathan Mingo. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. It'll be Young again. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Young now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Young will set to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst with an amazing diving catch. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now they go play action with Howell. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds downs, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
On first down, Howell. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt, and that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
That one downfield for Dotson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
It's Young off play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On second down, Young again. And that is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Young. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll go play action. Howell. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And they're going to speed things up here.
A loss of 6 yards.
Second down. Howell back to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
The Commanders take over first down at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now throwing on first down here. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Second down, Howell now. That one downfield for Dotson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And Howell will throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. And quickly, they get to the line. Off play action. It's Howell. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Howell. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 71 yards. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Commanders 10.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 34 yards.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. And we're back now in Charlotte. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Howell. That is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down, stopped at the Panthers' 30.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd down.
Samuel in motion. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They pitch it out to Cook. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Washington.
Howell. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Okay, right.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 24. 122 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Ultra. Go ultra. Ready. Go. Set.
Another run with Sanders. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
Shot. 17.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And Young's going to throw it here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Ready.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. This is up and good from Pinheiro, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Powell to throw. Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's first down. Here's Howell. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
It's Howell with another throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Yeah, good coverage there in the end zone, and it's been like that all game long. And now, down 2 scores, I imagine they'll try again, but it'll just be for posterity's sake.
Howell with one final shot. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So a win here for